Welcome to this explainer. Today we're taking a really fascinating journey, synthesizing the core themes of a comprehensive 16-part series. We're going to look at how traditional mining is being rapidly, and I mean completely, reshaped by some of the most cutting-edge technology on the planet. We're essentially looking at the rapid evolution of an entire profession. So let's just dive right in.
Now, what does a modern mining engineer actually do? Seriously, when I ask that, what pops into your head? If you're immediately picturing pickaxes, soot-covered hard hats, and intense manual labor deep underground, well, we've got to toss that stereotype right out the window from the get-go. The reality of this profession today is vastly different. It is highly technical, incredibly digital, and literally sitting at the absolute forefront of global innovation.
To get a real grip on this massive evolution, our explainer is going to walk through four main areas. First, the enduring mission. Second, the tech revolution. Third, the critical minerals race. And finally, the future mining engineer.
All right, let's jump right into section 1, the enduring mission.
Because before we get into all this sci-fi level tech, we really need to ground ourselves in what hasn't changed. No matter how crazy the tools get, this industry is driven by one fundamental, non-negotiable mission: safely, responsibly, and efficiently extracting the raw materials that our modern society absolutely depends on. That core objective? It's exactly the same today as it was 100 years ago. Literally everything we build, everything that powers our lives, relies on this extraction. And to pull that off, the industry relies on a rock-solid foundation of geology and engineering. I mean, we're talking about things like ore body modeling, picking the exact right mining method, precision blasting, hardcore ventilation planning, geotechnical stability, and mineral processing. These are definitely not outdated concepts. They're just as essential today as they've always been. You simply cannot engineer a modern mine without a masterful understanding of these foundational elements.
So with that bedrock in place, let's move along to section 2, the technological revolution.
This is where things get wild. What we're witnessing right now is traditional, heavy-duty mechanical engineering crashing headfirst into sheer digital intelligence. And it is happening so fast. The mining sector is actually scooping up and integrating some of the fastest-moving tech trends in the world today, turning these vast physical operations into highly sophisticated digital ecosystems. Think of it like a giant domino effect. Take mine electrification, for example. Step 1, you electrify your massive vehicle fleet. Because of that, step 2 happens automatically. You completely eliminate harmful diesel exhaust underground. And that triggers step 3, which is where the real magic happens. Without all that toxic exhaust, you drastically slash the massive costs and energy required for underground ventilation. It's just one shift, but it radically improves the economics and environmental footprint across multiple disciplines, all at once.
And honestly, electrification is just scratching the surface here. We're seeing autonomous haul trucks and automated drill rigs operating essentially on their own. We've got engineers using digital twins and incredibly precise LiDAR mapping to get real-time 3D views of complex mine conditions, stuff that would have been flat out impossible a decade ago. Add in AI crunching ore data and these massive remote control centers, suddenly a mining company can apply its absolute best talent across multiple global sites at the exact same time, from an office hundreds of miles away.
Which brings us to the obvious question in section 3, the critical minerals race. What's actually driving all this innovation?
Well, it boils down to this. The global energy transition is totally rewriting the rules of supply and demand. To move the entire planet toward renewable energy and electric vehicles, we need mind-boggling amounts of specific materials. Suddenly, things like lithium, copper, and rare earths aren't just everyday commodities anymore. They are absolutely vital, strategic global assets. The sheer scale of demand for these critical minerals is staggering, and it's acting as rocket fuel for the industry's tech evolution.
And this global race is pumping a massive tidal wave of investment into the sector. But what's really fascinating is where that money is landing. It's not just going into traditional digging. It's flooding into brand new emerging specialties. Mining engineers are now having to figure out battery electric fleet management, battery as a service models, and even deep diving into next generation battery chemistries. It really shows how the clean energy transition is reshaping even the most traditional heavy industries from the inside out. And that leads us perfectly into our final stop, section 4, the future mining engineer. Let's talk about what this means for the humans actually doing the work. What does a typical Tuesday morning actually look like now? Well, the day-to-day reality has fundamentally shifted.
Instead of operating a single, massive piece of machinery down in the dirt, today's skilled workers are shifting toward remote monitoring, complex systems management, and hardcore data analysis. You're way less likely to be gripping the steering wheel of a giant truck and much more likely to be sitting at a high-tech dashboard optimizing an entire autonomous fleet.
Because of all this digital integration, gone are the days of working in your own little silo. Modern projects require massive, heavy interdisciplinary teamwork. As a modern mining engineer, you are working closely, shoulder to shoulder, with data scientists who are writing algorithms, electrical engineers managing the microgrid, and battery experts optimizing your gear. This kind of collaboration is basically mandatory on any major project today.
So how do you actually thrive in this new era? It absolutely requires an active commitment to upskilling. The professionals who are going to lead this industry are the ones who can fuse a deep, fundamental understanding of physical geology and rock mechanics with a genuine native fluency in all these digital tools. You have to know the physical rock, for sure, but you also need to know the AI-driven data systems that are helping you extract it.
And I really want to emphasize this point. All this upskilling and the push toward autonomous tech, it isn't just about juicing profit margins. It's fundamentally about advancing safety and responsibility. By letting autonomous equipment handle the most hazardous environments, you directly protect human workers. Plus, this tech makes environmental and social responsibility completely central to every single engineering decision being made, from the first blast to the final processing.
There's a great quote from the source material that really hits the nail on the head here. It says, "This is not a replacement of traditional mining engineering. It is a meaningful expansion of what the discipline now includes and enables." I love that. Technology isn't replacing your role. It's giving you superpowers. It vastly expands your capabilities and your reach. The foundational skills absolutely still matter, but your toolkit is now basically out of a sci-fi movie.
So as we wrap up this explainer on the crazy evolution of this profession, you really have to ask yourself where you fit in. Whether you're into hardcore geotechnical planning or the bleeding edge of AI analytics, the sheer scale of innovation happening right now is breathtaking. As the whole industry electrifies, automates, and scales up to meet unprecedented global demand, are you ready to grab these tools and literally engineer the future of civilization? Thanks for joining me, and keep exploring.